Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us this Sunday. We begin with more from Aurora, Colorado, the community that has the world's attention this weekend after a mass shooting at a movie theater left 12 people dead and 58 more wounded. The U.S. president arrived earlier today to meet the victims and their families, and a prayer vigil is being held at the moment. We'll have more on that for you coming up. But we are learning more tonight about those whose lives were cut short, including one young woman from Texas whose love of hockey was the catalyst for an unlikely connection with an avid Canucks fan. Jazz Johal has the story of their friendship.
Scott Robinson was walking to work early Friday morning when he learned his friend Jessica Redfield fell victim to a gas mask-wearing gunman who went on a shooting spree in a darkened Colorado movie theater.
My knees almost kind of fell out from under me, and I just started to cry. Right in the middle of Robson Street on my way to work. I just kind of stopped walking and started crying.
That must have been so tough.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It came as a complete shock to me. I couldn't believe it.
Robinson is an avid Vancouver Canucks fan, so much so he went to Game 6 in Boston during last year's playoff run. The Canucks lost that game, but Robinson met Jessica.
Just connected in the airport. She was sitting there with a Canucks shirt on. I was kind of wandering around waiting for my flight, and went up to her and said, "We'll get him tomorrow night." And it didn't happen, but that's how we met first.
They stayed in touch through Facebook and email. They became good friends. Robinson would soon learn Jessica was an aspiring sports journalist. She may have been a Texan where football reigned supreme, but she sure knew her hockey and loved the Canucks. She visited the city last October, where in 4 days she watched the Canucks, Whitecaps, and Giants play.
She was so excited.
Yeah.
Got to see her favorite team in their home arena for the first time, in a new city. She was absolutely thrilled. Checking out all the scenes, very aware of everything that was going on around her. And
friends called the 24-year-old Red or Jessie. By now the world knows she witnessed the aftermath of the fatal gun battle at Toronto's Eaton Centre recently. But in a tragic coincidence, she would die a month later in a Colorado movie theater. After the Toronto shooting, she blogged on how fragile life can be.
She's a fiery redhead. She's passionate. There are so many words to describe her, and none of them are negative. She had a passion for life, and it showed. It showed in everything she did.
It's something Scott Robinson knew very well. He'd been chatting with Jessica just 6 hours before the shooting. It's those daily conversations, he says, he'll miss the most.
I mean, life goes on, but you're missing somebody that was special to you, and somebody that you communicated to often, and shared, thoughts and feelings and dreams and hopes and, all these things that we talked about, even if it was just sort of regular day-to-day stuff, or having a hockey argument, or talking about something deeper. You lose out on that, and you kind of wonder what could have been.
You lost a friend, didn't you? And you want the world to know what kind of friend she was.
That's exactly right.
It has been another difficult and emotional day in Aurora.